guys, this week is Q&A week on TotallyBooksessed, and I am super excited to answer your questions. I got a lot of them, and I'm so surprised that you actually care about me. Yay! So for the purpose of making this video somewhat understandable, when I am asking myself a question, I will be wearing glasses. When I answer a question, I will not be. So, I have a lot of questions to answer, so let's get started. Gonna try and keep this under 5 minutes. Let's see if that actually happens. What's your favorite type of music? I'm partial to alternative rock. That being said, instrumentals make a song for me, not the lyrics. Where's your favorite place to read? On my bed. What do you love most about blogging and the blogging community? The thing I love most about blogging is the community. How did you make friends in the book blogging community? It all begins with commenting. And Twitter. Twitter is a great way to make friends. Meeting people in person doesn't hurt either. I met all the TotallyBooksessed ladies, sans Jen, at BEA. I met another blogging buddy of mine, Bailey, at the Romantic Times convention. But basically putting yourself out there via commenting or @replying people on Twitter will help you get friends in the book blogging community. Who's your favorite author? There's so many authors that I adore, but my current favorite is Catherine M. Valenti. Her writing is just amazing. What's your favorite book cover? Currently it's this. When did you first start getting into reading? I started reading when I was 3 years old and I've been hooked ever since. There's been no period in my life where I haven't been a reader. What did you read as a kid? I adored Roald Dahl and L. Frank Baum, and I was really into the Boxcar Children and Animal Arc books. I also read through my library's entire collection of Nancy Drew. What are you looking forward to the most in college? Meeting new people and learning about the things that I love. What's your favorite genre of books? Fantasy. How do you find time to read? I don't work, and I always read an hour before I go to sleep. Basically, I make time. Do you go to the library? I volunteered at my library for 6 years, so yeah. Do you have any weird tendencies while reading? Oh god, now I'm paranoid. I don't think I have any weird tendencies while I read. Do you like historical fiction? Yes. What were your favorite TV shows as a child? I adored The Fairly Odd Parents, and I also really liked Rocket Power and Sailor Moon. Oh, and That's So Raven. Have you ever not done something and then you still regret it to this day? So many things. Pretty much anything I started to pursue as a child. Piano, tennis, drawing. If I had kept pursuing those things, I would be really talented right now. Which time period would you most like to live in? Probably the 60s or 70s, but right now is pretty cool too. Favorite book blogs? Besides the blogs of my lovely co-vloggers, I'm a big fan of The Bookish Type, Supernatural Snark, and I Swim for Oceans. Those are the three that just come to the top of my head. How are you able to read books that aren't even out yet? I find myself in possession of advanced reader's copies. They're for review purposes, and as a blogger I'm supposed to do what I can to pimp them out. By the way, these two came out yesterday! What are your thoughts on Twilight? I read Twilight in middle school, and at that point I really enjoyed it. I think it's done a good thing in getting teens and tweens more involved in reading, but I don't really consider it to be a classic or anything. What class are you looking forward to the most in college? I'm really looking forward to my Monsters and Humans class. It's about the relationship between monsters and humans in literature, so we're going to be reading Frankenstein and Beowulf and stuff like that. What are you majoring in? I'm technically undeclared, but I'm going to be working towards an English major. I'm keeping my mind open though. If there's something else that interests me, I'll pursue that. What's the worst book you've ever read? I've gotten literally 7 people asking me to like diss a book on video. I'm not gonna do it, guys. I'm not gonna do it. Favorite book of 2011? Now that's more like it. 2011 isn't over yet, but I'm currently a big fan of The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer, Daughter of Smoke and Bone, The Near Witch, Blood Red Road, and Divergent. I know that's 5. Whoops. This one I can't memorize. Okay. If given the opportunity to create your own world from fragments of books you have read, what setting would you choose to live in, and what characters would you choose as family, friends, enemies, and love interests? Holy crap, this question. I guess my best friends would be Katniss, Katza, and Jessica Darling. My love interest would definitely be Noah Shaw. And the world to live in... There are too many books that I would love to dive into. I can't even just pick one. Next question. Go up to your bookshelf, close your eyes, pick 3 books off the shelf. Order them from best to worst. Okay, here we go. I'll pick one from like the top 3 shelves. I'll just trust me, okay? I'll be right back. Okay, so the books that I randomly picked were Dreamland Social Club by Tara Altebrando, Hate List by Jennifer Brown, and Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. All 3 of these books are amazing, but if I had to order them in order of favorites, Daughter of Smoke and Bone is first, then Dreamland Social Club, then Hate List, I think. What's something people would be surprised to find out about you? Okay, I have a heavy background in theater, which is kind of not obvious because of my mild-manneredness. Here's 9-year-old me flying.
Come with me where dreams are born and time is never planned. Just think of lovely things and your heart will fly on wings forever. It never, never
And I will leave you with that. See you all next week.